As with all these visits, we'll have to bill you up front before the insurance company acts, since we're not a participator on their plan. We'll send them a bill, and they will reimburse you according to what they can do.
I see. I really need to get these tests done, so go ahead.
Okay. Well, Dr. Johnson is ready to see you. You can go right in.
Okay, thanks. Lillian, can you stay out here for a minute while Mommy goes back? Okay, I'll be right back.
Sir, I'm sorry, but are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I was just thinking about how beautiful children are at that age.
Yes, I guess they are, but pardon me for asking. That doesn't seem like a reason to cry.
I'm sorry. I was just thinking about my own granddaughter, that's all.
How old is she?
She hasn't been born yet.
I don't understand.
You see, my daughter is 5 months pregnant, and they've only given me 2 months to live.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to pry.
Pry? Don't be silly. When you're faced with your own mortality, you give up on silly things like putting up appearances, even in front of strangers.
I'm Julie.
I'm Gerald. It's nice to meet you. It's amazing how quickly life passes you by. I remember being at that age, so young and so full of life. I couldn't wait to be grown up, to be free to do what I wanted to do. It's funny now. The more you believe in duty, the less you believe in freedom.
What do you mean by duty?
Well, when I was 18, the Vietnam War broke out, and I went down to the recruiter's office and signed my name because it was my duty. My duty to my country. I was willing to give up my life for that duty. I came back, and everyone said the same thing, that I had to go to school. So I went to school. I graduated, got married, and for all the accomplishments, it was just another mandate, another duty fulfilled. I struggled. I fought to get my way to the top, climbing that corporate ladder of success. I reached the top of the world, no matter the cost. It was just another duty. Duty to myself, to my society, to my family, and it led me into denial. Denial of what I was losing.
I'm home.
It's 7:30.
Well, I'm home anyways.
Jerry, when are you gonna get your priorities straight? When are you gonna put your family first?
I think I'm doing a fine job with my priorities, Harriet. With the new promotion I just got and the raise that goes along with it, we'll be able to send Abby to the best schools in the state. I'm doing this for the family.
Well, I'm sure they're pleased then. Or maybe you're confused about who you're really trying to please.
We divorced after a few years, and that's when I slipped into denial. I began living my life as if I was trying to make up for what I did to my family. As if maybe, if I worked hard enough, I could prove that I was right. I could get what I wanted in life. But what I really wanted in this life was the one thing I ran with long ago. And I began to take it out on everyone who got in my path. And since I was a high-level manager by that time, that wasn't that hard to do.
Nancy, where are you?
Yes, Mr. Winston?
What is this?
That's my report for you on the...
I know what I asked for, Nancy. My question is, what is this?
I did the best I could, but you said not to include any of the numbers that we couldn't verify, and most of them aren't verifiable.
Oh my God, do I have to do everything myself around here? John, tell me, how many percents make a whole?
What, sir?
Really? Is this a hard question? What should percentages add up to?
100?
With confidence this time?
100.
100 what?
100%.
100% sir.
100%, sir.
So if I have a report filed for me in which the variables listed for a particular product, for this case, let's say the D400 prototype shampoo statistics, add up to 98%, would you say that's a problem?
Sir, that's because the 2% are the unverifiable lab reports.
You know what, Nancy? Don't worry about it. It's fine. This assignment was too hard for you. I'll assign it to somebody who can handle it. Maybe I'll find a high schooler who can crunch the numbers for me. I'm sure he can add up to 100. What? You can't make sense of that garbage either?
Mr. Winston, you had no right to act like that.
I'm sorry?
Berating an employee in front of her coworkers like that is humiliating.
Humiliating. What do you think would best describe me to my supervisors when I give them an incomplete report like that?
Mr. Winston, simple correction would have done just as well. Maybe you should have communicated everything in the first place.
Oh, yes, ma'am. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to disrespect my boss. Oh, wait, that's right. You work for me!
That's right, Mr. Winston. So you have a duty to us.
A duty? Shut up and get the hell out of my office!
For years, I abused people, and I attacked them. I sank further into my denial until I finally came to a place where denial could no longer work. It seemed that death does not care if we believe in it or not. No, you don't understand! I'll do anything!
Mr. Winston, I'm sorry. There's nothing that can be done. If you'd made regular checkups a habit, this might have been caught, but I'm afraid it's too far gone.